What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about the Xiaomi 14 Pro. Yes, I have this in studio slightly earlier than most thanks to WONDA Mobile, link in description. I unboxed this yesterday, I've filled it up with apps, I've taken photos, I've taken videos, and colour me impressed, Xiaomi, as always actually. Now, today's video is going to be slightly different. I have shot the entirety of the rest of this video on the Xiaomi 14 Pro, specifically using the front-facing camera, and there's good reason for that. So without further ado, let's go. As mentioned, the whole audio of this video will be shot on the Xiaomi 14 Pro. Some of the B-roll will be shot on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, the reason for doing this video on the Xiaomi 14 Pro is A, I really need to get out and start exercising, and B, for the first time, maybe ever, Xiaomi and other Chinese foldable brands are starting to roll out 4K on the selfie facing camera, and the microphones have always been pretty decent. So hopefully this is true, because as I say, the whole video's on this audio. So I'm going to start with the cameras because that's why I'm doing this. As mentioned, the front facing camera is 4K at 60 frames per second, which is just phenomenal to see. All three lenses on the rear are 8K at 24 frames per second. You're not going to use that, but they do have 4K at 60. The three lenses are all 50 megapixels. The main sensor has the 50 megapixel camera with an aperture of f4.0. It's a variable aperture that you can change to your heart's content. Extra bokeh, let more light in, depending on the situation, works really well. The ultra-wide camera, 50 megapixel, really good, consistent, clear colours between all three lenses. I like the ultra-wide shot for some things, but I'm usually a zoom or main camera lens kind of guy. And then finally there's the 50 megapixel 3 times optical zoom. It's actually 3.2 times optical zoom, and yeah, these are high-end sensors. Now for the rest of the hardware, it's only been 24 hours, but the feeling you get when you take this out the box after a few seconds is positive. It's the typical Xiaomi looking 13 Pro, 12 Pro. It's got that square camera hump, but now the edges are squared. There's no longer any rounded corners. It's essentially like an iPhone 15 Pro Max ultimately, and conveniently the weight is exact same as a 15 Pro Max, sitting at around about 223 grams. Now, if you do want to continue that iPhone Pro comparison, Xiaomi, for the first time ever, have released a titanium variant of this phone. So we may as well talk about price. The titanium variant only comes in 1TB. It's like the ultimate version, and it's £975 there or thereabouts. Which, can I just say in context, £975 for a titanium 1TB phone is roughly £700 cheaper than the iPhone, and £600 cheaper for the equivalent storage version on a Samsung. Yeah, this phone hangs with the iPhone and Samsung, spoiler alert, it truly does. Now the phone I've gone for, the variant I've gone for, is the non-titanium, half a terabyte storage, and it was £775. That's £200, nearly £300 cheaper than the Pixel 8 Pro. Yeah. So, if you're willing to shop around or just go to WONDA Mobile, link in description, you're going to get yourself an unbelievable deal. And if you stay tuned to the end of this video, you can get your hands on my 14 Pro for cheaper than $775, I promise you. Just a quick interruption from the scheduled programming. Hopefully the audio and video is fine. Trying this whole using the phone for the first time ever, and we'll see how it goes. But I wanted to interrupt to say Average Dad hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, aprons, bags, all that good stuff you can find at the shop below. From now until Christmas, I am taking 30% off everything. So keep yourself cozy this winter. Get yourself an Average Dad hoodie, square logo, circle logo. And I've still got limited edition mugs. You can get mugs from the website, but I've got limited edition mugs in studio. They will be signed, sent with a couple of Average Dad troll stickers. DM me on Instagram if you're interested in the mugs. For everything else, click on the shop link. 30% off everything. So, displays. Oh, see that? See what I done? I said displays. There's only one display. I am far too used to using foldable phones. However, this display is stunning. It's 120 Hz, obviously. It's 6.73 inches. It's a Super AMOLED WQHD Plus display. It has 3000 nits of peak brightness. And the panel supports up to 6 billion colours, because that's a thing. Ultimately, it's the best screen on the market. Most likely provided by Samsung. Now the screen is protected not by Gorilla Glass Victus, slightly different for the Xiaomi now. They're bringing most things in-house. It's Longjing glass. One thing I can tell you, I have had, let's just say a round number of 50 mobile phones over the past 2 years. And all bar one have had a screen crack, and that was my fault. I dropped my S22 Ultra. So whether it's Ceramic Shield, Gorilla Glass Victus, Longjing glass, don't drop your phone in concrete and you're going to be pretty damn good. Now as far as connectivity, I'm going to do a bit of a spec dump, quick fire round here. Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, UFS 4.0 storage, DDR6 RAM, up to 1 TB of that fast storage. USB-C 3.2 second gen, DisplayPort out. What am I missing? 5G, did I say that? This has everything you could want and all the latest and greatest. And of course, the one other thing, the elephant in the room we have to discuss, the 14 and the 14 Pro are the first devices to ship with the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 3nm processor. Geekbench scores, while I don't care for them, are unbelievable. This is, in my opinion, and I've said this since the 8 Gen 1, Snapdragon are producing, I think, the best SoCs, and yes, I even include the Apple 17 Pro Bionic in that category. Now where the Snapdragon, for me, is improving, yes, the power is there, but it's battery life. There's a 4,800 milliamp hour battery on this, which is kind of standard par for the course, but you're going to get 2 full days of moderate to even heavier usage from this device. Now that is because of the battery, but also because of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. If you've got an 8 Gen 2, trust me, your efficiency is up there with the best of them as well. Should you find yourself in a pinch, which I haven't yet, this phone hasn't been charged since I took it out of the box, but if you find yourself in a pinch and you want to charge wirelessly, 50 watts. If your friend finds himself in a pinch and they want to charge their phone wirelessly, reverse wireless charging at 10 watts. And if you've really killed your battery and you need to leave the house quick, plug it in to the included charger, yes, charger, case, in the box, 120 watts. Your phone will go from dead to 100% in roughly 24 minutes. 24 minutes to charge your phone completely from 0 to 100. Unbelievable. Now, I do have the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I've actually got a second one on the way, but that's a long story. I also have the Google Pixel 8 Pro. I will be doing a full comparison of hardware, software, cameras, all that good stuff. But for right now, it's only been a day, so I can't give my total honest opinions, but on first impressions, and I've said this for years, Xiaomi are basically leading the game. When you think of the 13 Ultra, for me that was the best candy bar style phone of last year. When you look at the Xiaomi Mix Fold 3, for me it's in the top 3 of foldable phones this year. And can we please also bear in mind, all the specs I've talked about, the cameras, the screen size, the battery, this is only the Pro variant. The 14 Ultra will be out in just a few months, and I know it is going to be mind-blowing. I am hearing nice rumours that there might even be a 10 times optical zoom lens on that, and if that is the case, then yeah, Samsung, you've lost the foldable battle. You are about to lose the Android candy bar style battle, in my opinion. But don't want to go in on Samsung. You don't like that too much. Well, most of you do actually, but some of you don't. So, another first for this video. I'm going to leave it with a couple of minutes of just camera footage, selfies, videos, all that stuff. If you've liked this video and you do actually like this format, using the phone itself for audio and being out and about, let me know in the comments and like the video. And if you're new to the channel, thank you very much for coming along. The channel is growing exponentially now, and it's obviously all thanks to you. You're watching some fat dulcet toned Scottish guy chat about Chinese technology, so thank you. And until next time, where I have a very special Oppo Find N3 coming very, 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 very soon. See you then. As I mentioned during the video, my Xiaomi 14 Pro, I don't have the space to keep. I mean, yeah, look at this. It's disgusting. So, I am having my own average dad Black Friday. The Xiaomi 14 Pro, which cost me about £800 including shipping, I am going to sell to you, obviously brand new, £700 including shipping. First come, first serve for this. DM me on Instagram, and while I'm at it, I still have the Pixel 8 Pro, which I'm actually quite shocked about. It's the best Pixel device. It's 256 gigabytes of storage. Are Pixel losing their touch? I have no idea. I think this phone is fantastic. There's a Black Friday deal that's giving you £100 store credit off on the Google website, which means you can pick up this exact variant for £959. I am having my own Black Friday and I ain't messing around. £759 for the Pixel 8 Pro. First come, first serve. That includes shipping. I also have the Pixel Watch 2 somewhere on this desk. Yeah. The Pixel Watch 2 is £350, but again, I think you're getting £75 off by Google. I want this gone. £150. Brand new in box. I didn't even take it out to review in the end. I can't be bothered. It's way too small for my wrist. £150. First come, first serve. That's it. The Average Dad Black Friday deals. And because I'm feeling extra generous, if you buy the Pixel 8 Pro, I'll throw in the official Google Bay coloured case. There you go. You will not get that deal anywhere else. This is purely because you're a loyal viewer and hopefully subscriber of the channel.